Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ottavia and it's that time of the month, or that time of the end of the month, where I have to think what I want to read in August, and this is my TBR for August. So I was looking a little bit of my books, and I have a lot of books, which is completely normal, and I'm not complaining because I love my books, right? But I was like, okay, what do I want to read? What I need to achieve, or what do I want to do, basically? And I decided to do something. I was looking at my 25 books to read in 2025, and I have a video that I'm going to put down below for you to check it out, where I basically show you all the 25 books that I want to read. And most of these ones were part of my TBR cart, which I made a video about it, and I'm gonna link it down below. But also I was checking a little bit my Excel file and see how many books I read in the category of the 25 books to read in 2025. And right at this moment I read 11 books, but I still have 14 books to read, which is still a lot. It would have been much better if I would be already like halfway, which I kinda am, but not really, because we are in August now. Well, now that I'm basically filming, I'm still at the end of July, but this is for you for when you're gonna see when August is gonna start. But yeah, I want to start reading those. And also because I've noticed that in the last couple of TBRs, I haven't picked up as many books that are part of my book cart, which is the book cart is my TBR, the most ones that I want to read. But because there are so many new releases coming up, or other ones for different projects or different things that I want to achieve, then they've been left out a little bit. So before we go to my 25 books to read in 2025, I want to tell you the books that are not part of that they're coming out, or that I really want to read for this month, in the month of August. So the first one is the fourth book in the Chronoaxia series, and the second book, or the last book in the second duology of Carissa Brockband, and it's called The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. I think that's the name. It's coming out first week of August, I think. I pre-ordered it, so once I get it, I'm gonna read it because I can't wait to see how it's gonna go, the story. The protagonist of this duology is not really my favorite, but I'm really interested in the male perspective because it's really interesting. So hopefully, I know it's gonna break me for sure, because I love the first duology, and I hope that this second part of this duology is gonna be really, really good. So this one is coming. Then I pre-order Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. It's coming out at the end of August. I have a special edition from Waterstone, and I can't wait to have it here and to enjoy it, because this will be my second book from R.F. Kuang, because I read Babel in June, I think it was. I think so, it was in June, and I can't wait to dive in and see how she reimagined the Divine Comedy and Alice in Wonderland situation, and I just want to see it, and I can't wait. Then a book that I didn't read, that I'm not sure we'll read this month, is the second book in the Stallbringer saga. I don't remember the name of the book right now, but I'm going to put a picture here for you. I think it's out now that I'm talking to you and I am recording this video, but I haven't picked it up yet, so I'm not sure if I will read it. But these three that I told you were the ones that I was really looking forward to have and to read, so we'll see what will happen. But I'm sure the first two that I told you are gonna be read, or maybe in September, but we will see for that. Then again, I'm doing, and I don't think anyone has been doing this, and I think I'm the only one. I mean, I haven't seen anyone doing these challenges, but Goodreads is doing some challenges, and I'm really enjoying it because it put me out of my comfort zone and to read books that maybe I wouldn't think of reading. And they're doing this summer challenge that is going from the 1st of July until the 14th of September. These challenges, they come for every few months, so I started it in January, and I've been collecting all of these bookmarks, which you can see it right here. It was really fun, and yeah, I have two books that I need to read in two categories. The first one is the chart toppers. It basically shows me the books that are really popular at the moment, top charts, or they're gonna be top chart. And the one that I really wanted to read, and I'm going to, is The Night and the Moth, the first book in the Stonewater series or trilogy or duology by Rachel Gillick. And sorry if I look down, it's because I have my computer in front of me. And I read already the duology of The Shepherd's King by Rachel Gillick, which I really enjoyed. I prefer the first book better than the second one myself, but it was still a good gothic fantasy that I really enjoyed it. And I want to see now The Night and the Moth, how it's going to be, and I can't wait. I don't have a physical copy, unfortunately. The cover is stunning, but I'm trying to see the books that I really want to buy, and I really want to buy this one, but I'm okay to have it in an ebook at the moment. If I really love it and it's a 5-star whatever, I might grab the physical copy, but at the moment this is fine. And then in the acclaimed titles, I am going to read The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. So I don't know much about this book, but I remember that I put in a Goodreads that I wanted to read in 2023, and this is really acclaimed. A lot of people have been talking about this one. I'm sure about a library and midnight and all the things that might happen in a library. So I am still really excited to read this one. It's a little bit different from all the other books that I've been reading, so that's great. That's great either way, because I'm reading a lot of fantasy, so it's nice to, change a little bit. Okay, now that we're sorted, so I have, like I said, these 14 books that I need to read, to complete my 25 books to read in 2025. And at the moment, I already told you 5 books that I want to read that are part of this. I noticed that I've been reading 7 books a month now for the past 2 months, but I feel like it's nice to have options. So if I have options, then it's fine. I can choose and feel the books and what I want. So I'm just gonna pick 5 books, but how am I gonna do it? With a trusting spinning wheel that you can't see. Basically, I wrote down the 14 titles, and I'll tell you really quickly, I didn't put the authors, just the name. So I have The Dagger and the Flame, The Coastal Traveler's Guide to the Wastelands, Throne of the Fallen, which I'm not sure if I can read it. If you can let me know down in the comments, because I don't know if I need to read something else before going to that, so I'm not sure. A Fire in the Sky, The Hurricane Wars, Long Live Evil, Quicksilver, The Clockmaker's Daughter, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, A Study in Drowning, An Ember in the Ashes, Guild, Feybound, and Seabull's Secret. So, I wrote them down here. I am going to kind of shuffle. We're just going to now click and see. Let me see if I put it down. Can you see it better? Yes. Oh, you can see it much better. Great. All right, let's start. I don't know if you can hear the volume, but we'll see. Oh, let me close my eyes. Long Live Evil! Yes! Long Live Evil by Sarah Rees Brennan. My boyfriend actually bought it for me when it came out, and it sounds really interesting because the protagonist, she's sick and it's been asked if she wanted to go into one of his favorite books, and she says yes. But the thing is that when she's been brought into this book to find the cure for her to survive, and I think that's what it is, don't quote me on it, hopefully it is, she's actually in the evil side and not the good guy side. And I'm really interested. I know that the author also had an illness, so it kind of maybe he's portraying herself as the character here, but I am so excited. Oh my god, yes, I'm really excited to read this one, and I love the cover. I think it's I don't know, it might be a series, I'm not sure, but I'm really excited to read this one. Okay, so now that we have the first one, we're gonna go to the second one. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Oh, let's close my eyes again. Oh, it's so much fun though. I'm nervous, but so much fun. Oh, see Sybil's Secret. Okay. Sybil's Secret by Julia Marie Lev. This is the second book in the duology of Wildwood Dancing, which is a book that I read. I don't remember if I read it this year or last year. I think it was more last year. That I really, really enjoyed. It's really whimsical. I love Julia Marie Lev's writing style, and she's one of my favorite authors. And it's so sad that I haven't read all of her books, which is something that I want to continue doing it and doing it hopefully in the near future. But this one's gonna help me also to complete the duology, which is great. And this one is not really connected to the first book of a story, because in that we see anyway the sister, which is Sybil's, of the protagonist that was in Wildwood Dancing, and she's, I think, going to a journey and stuff. I think no, it's not Sybil, sorry, it's Paula. Yeah, so it's not like I don't know why I said it's Sybil's, it's something else, but I want to go into details. But this one is quite an old book. I bought it like really secondhand, but I can't wait to read this one. I'm happy that it's part of this. I'm really, really excited. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, The Kosher Traveler's Guide to the Wasteland. Okay, gotcha. I'm loving this TBR at the moment. But this is the book, The Kosher Traveler's Guide to the Wasteland by Sarah Brooks. And I think we have a few people in this train. And it's a journey from like Beijing to Moscow, or Moscow, Beijing. So it says nothing touches the wasteland except the Great Trans-Siberian Express, an impenetrable train built to carry cargo across continents, but which now transport any passenger who dares. Onto the platform steps a curious cast of characters: Maria, a grieving woman with a borrowed name; Wei Wei, a famous child born on the train; and Henry Gray, a disgraced naturalist. But their whisper of the train isn't safe. A secret story begins to unravel. The passengers and crew must survive the journey together, and something uncontrollable seems to be breaking in. So I am really interested. Also, of course, the cover test passed because it's a beautiful cover, and hopefully I will like it. I'm not sure if it's part of a series or just one book, but I am really excited to read this book. I haven't heard anyone talking about this book, so I hope it's good. I hope so. But yeah, I'm really excited. Fourth book. Let's go. What are you gonna give me? Maybe you could give me a paperback, because I'm having a lot of hardbacks, but let's see. Ooh, it's red, what it is. Paperback! Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. And there you go, a paperback. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. And I know that the third book is out, or is coming out soon, I'm not sure. But this one, I think it would be good for one of the prompts of the Reddit fantasy bingo, unless I already covered up, I don't remember. I think it's about the footnotes or letters, or I don't remember. But yeah, I'm really excited. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this TBR. That's great. So, to know a little bit more of the story, because now I don't remember, so I need to read it. Emily Wilde is good at many things. She's a genius scholar and a meticulous researcher who is writing the world's first encyclopedia of fairy lore. But Emily Wilde is not good at people. So when she arrives in the Harscrabble village of a place that I can't pronounce, Emily has no intention of befriending the Graf townfolk. Nor does she care to spend time with another new rival, her insufferable, dashing rival, Wendell Bumblebee. Bumblebee? It was like a bumblebee. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, it's written differently. But as Emily gets closer to uncovering the secrets of the hidden ones, the most elusive of all fairies, she also finds herself on the trail of another mystery. Who is Wendell Bumblebee, and what does he really want? To find the answer, she has to unlock the greatest mystery of all, her own heart. So yeah, I heard many good things about this book, so hopefully I will enjoy it as well and I will like it. And also something a little bit different, even though it's kind of connected to the Sybil's Secret, because it's about a little bit fairies, but in a different format, I think. So I'm excited. Okay, last one, because I have so many books, and hopefully it's a banger. Like, I really hope it's a banger. are studying drowning. And it's another paperback. Wow, I don't think it's similar to Emmy Wilde's, but I think the atmosphere can be the same. But this is a book, Studying Drowning by Ava Reed. I think there's a second book that came out, I'm not sure, but I have this beautiful edition like this, and I saw it, I was like, great. And I remember before buying it, I read the first like pages and stuff, just because I wanted to make sure that I liked it. Also, I need to remove this sticker. Hopefully I can, but I can't do it with my nails now. But oh my god, I'm excited. Everyone really liked this book. Other ones no, it depends how you like the writing style, because I've heard this is really whimsical, but I love whimsical writing style, so we will see. There's Effie, that has always believed in fairy tales. She had no choice. Since childhood, she's been haunted by vision of the fairy king. She's found solace only in the pages of Angarad, Emery's Myrddin's beloved epic about a mortal girl falls in love with a fairy king and then destroys him. Sorry, mispronouncing the names, but it's really difficult for me. Effie started copies, all that's keeping her afloat through her stifling first term at a prestigious architecture college. So when the late author's family announces a contest to design his house, Effie feels certain that it's her destiny. But, oh god, the name of the manor, which I can't pronounce, is an impossible task. A decrepit, the Italian situation, the Italian thing happening here. Well, anyway, it's a musty, not really great estate on the brink of crumbling into hungry sea. And when Effie arrives, she finds she isn't the only one who's made a temporary home there. Preston, a stodgy young literature scholar, is studying Myrddin's paper and is determined to prove her favorite author is a fraud. Other terrible students investigate the reclusive awful legacy. They discover that the house foundation is the only thing that can't be trusted. There are dark forces, both mortal and magical, conspiring against them, and the truth may bring them both to ruin. You know, like, I am really excited. I can't wait to read this one, and I think I have a pretty good collection of books. And there you go, these are all the books that I want to read, plus of course the 5 books that I said prior, but I don't have it physically because they're gonna, you know, come soon, and I'm not sure if I read those. I'm not sure exactly which books I will read in August, but I am super happy anyway that I have a range of books that I can just basically pick and read whenever if I want to. But it's a nice direction for me to have books to read, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video, and enjoy your reading in August. Bye, ciao.